this Geyser. But players are ready, so we're going to go into the next matchup. And it's going to be on Akilon Wastes, spawning in the top left-hand position for CJ Entis, the blue Protoss. His name is Bong.
His opponent playing for WOONJIN Stars, spawning as a red Protoss on the right bottom side. He did lose his home, but he did not lose his form or shape. His name is SOS.
That was pretty good, I guess.
I try to work on those things a little here and there.
I noticed that Bong, when the camera was on him, he looked completely disinterested. He was just like, whatever, man, I'm just playing a game of StarCraft.
Oh, by the way, here's a fun little fact. WOONJIN Stars' coach, Lee Jae-gyun, is the first coach trying to go for the 200 wins. Now, if he doesn't win today, and if Samsung Khan wins the next one, then they'll be tied for 199 wins.
Wow, so the coach is definitely going to be feeling a little bit stressed out over that. He doesn't want to, essentially get robbed of his 200th win there because he's so close and he can easily get it.
Well, to be quite honest, they care more about the Pro League win than getting the 200 wins.
Yeah.
Pro League first and then getting the 200.
Okay, gotcha.
Now, SOS has been so scary this season. He has the he's in second place for the most wins this season, and he has the biggest win rate. And he also made it into round of 16 by defeating Moraine King Prime 2-1 and then Sue 2-0.
So pretty much slaying both ESF and Kesma players left and right. SOS doesn't care who you are. He's just going to completely demolish you.
He plays to win the game.
And he plays the win. And you know what? I remember I did see him when, earlier on last season when he got knocked out. And, he had a professional attitude about it. He was okay about things. Now look at this. Our CJ player Bong, he has a hidden probe in the main base for his opponent here. And the thing is, it's so rare nowadays to go for the hidden probe that players almost never scout for it. Oh, and he just barely missed it there, only sending his probe, the scout, towards the top.
Are we going to see a 4-gate?
Well, if we didn't see a 4-gate, I'd be very surprised here. Even the CJ coach is like, oh?
Well, it just worked out for us.
I guess so. Honestly, this is a big gamble build, and it can work or it'll utterly fail. But if the probe is not scouted, if your opponent can't figure out that you're going for that 4-gate, things are going to be excellent for you.
Well, it might be some different builds, so let's see what Bong is going to do. He does, remember, he does have the double gas right now.
He does. Well, nowadays you almost have to get the double gas, otherwise your opponent will know you're up to something weird. So essentially, it's just mind games at this point. Having that second gas there, but not using it is something that we could see. Also, putting 2 probes on each geyser, another thing you could potentially do. But look at this, we have a.
Well,
it looks like both players want to get aggressive here.
Well, what SOS is trying to do is some aggression, but Bong, he made up the 4-gate.
Oh, is he gonna scout over there in the bottom left-hand corner?
He needs to be able to power.
Oh, he just barely misses it. Oh, that is so unfortunate.
That is so painful.
SOS is going to be kicking himself in the foot after he sees that or realizes that it's not there.
Hey, I have a Stargate, and I'm going to kill all of your probes with Oracles and Voidways, but we have the double pylon inside the main base. Now, Bong still needs to be careful.
Oh, wait a second. The probe scouts it.
Finally scouts it, but does he have enough units against this? The warp gate is finishing pretty soon.
This is going to be so hard for SOS to defend. He essentially has nothing. He doesn't have a mothership core out. He has, he's pulling probes off right now. 3 stalkers, though. That's going to help him kill off the units here. He will be able to kite this stalker here, but I think the biggest issue here is killing off those pylons and getting that probe here. But the problem is, will they be out in time before the warpins come in?
Well, here comes the... Where's the warpins? He actually has the warp gates finished. No, he's going for Stargate.
He's not going for the warpin here. He thinks that he can't actually pull this off, and this is going to put Bong so far behind.
This is really weird, I have to say. Bong went for the double pylon, and he actually didn't warp in units. And, this would have been perfect given what SOS went for. He went for the proxy Stargate, and now he can make an Oracle. And that's going to deal a lot of damage against his opponent.
It's going to deal a ridiculous amount of damage here. I have to say that SOS handled that perfectly. He pulled just the right amount of probes. He microed excellent against the Stalker and the Zealot. They didn't even do any damage at all. And then, he just essentially called off so many units for free. Now it looks like SOS moving in with that Zealot. He's going to have a good idea of what his opponent's up to. Is it going to get scouted? Yes, he will see that, but You know, it's going to be there to kind of throw his opponent off while the Oracle goes into the main base of Bong to do some damage.
Yeah, all SOS really needs to do is make 2 or 3 Oracles, go for the go for the main base, and he will be able to win the game no problem. Like,
Oracle going into the main base now. He's going to be able to snipe off a few probes. They're getting 3. 4 go down. He's going to get a 5th one as well. This is already going to be a great trade for SOS here. He's going to get 6, 7, and he's going to move out with 7. 8 probes total killed so far, and this just looks better and better for our WOONJIN Stars player.
yeah, and after seeing that his opponent made Oracles, he's going for the Phoenix himself.
Uh-oh, we have 4 Stalkers moving in from SOS as well, and what does... Bong doesn't really have any units left here. He's got a Zealot, he's got 2 Sentries, and a Stalker and a Mothership Core. That's all he has. He's behind on resources and economy. There's just nothing he can really do here.
Yeah, I'm so perplexed why he didn't send at least Warp and few Zealots to delay more mining and kill some probes.
So
You
even
could try to buy a lot more time with the Warpins instead of saving those Warpins back at the main base. That was just...
Oh, all right, there we go. The Phoenix finally is able to scout that Oracle there. So pretty much SOS, he's got this game in the bag. He's ahead by, almost, 30 supply at this point. He's getting an expansion. He has more units than his opponent. He's got a better economy than his opponent. Everything points towards SOS winning this game. He's going to have to go to sleep for 5 minutes in order to allow Bong to get back in this game, essentially.
Oh yeah, if Bong actually saw the natural expansion, then he would have tapped out immediately because he doesn't know how behind he is compared to his opponent.
Well, I think he has a good idea that he's not in the greatest position, but the Phoenix are going to move in here. They're going to be able to snipe off that Mothership Core, lifting up the sentries, and that's going to be it. GG. SOS taking a very convincing victory over Bong. I think that Bong, he wanted to warp in units there, but he was just too afraid, feeling like he couldn't quite make it work in that situation. And, after that, he was just too far behind, and there's nothing to do. SOS with very solid play, the follow-up defending against that 4-gate pressure, and SOS did everything right. Bong just couldn't make anything work that game, essentially.
Oh yeah, I mean, once you get into the situation, you might as well try to work, because if you actually cancel it, you're so behind that you really can't come back. So it's better to just risk it and then go for the build, rather than trying to play it safe and then trying to get the Stargate out. I have to say, that was